If you're trying to increase your profit margins and you're still using basic quantity breaks or not using bundles at all, you really need to watch this. In today's video, I'll show you 3 bundle setups that consistently lift AOV across hundreds of Shopify stores. These aren't random ideas. They're patterns we see repeating in top performing Shopify stores no matter what niche they're in. We rebuild these examples so you can actually see why they convert so well, how the psychology behind them works, and how you can recreate the same structure inside your own store. And the reason this matters is simple. Your traffic is expensive. If a visitor lands on your store and only buys one item, you're leaving roughly 30 to 60% of potential revenue on the table. Bundles turn a maybe shopper into a bigger buyer without needing more ads, more content, or more traffic. It's the fastest lever you can pull to increase profit instantly. Let's dive into the first one. Alright, here's our first example, a supplement store. And these always perform insanely well with bundles because customers already buy consumable products month after month. Let's look at the structure here. The first option is a simple single jar, nothing crazy, but this is your anchor price. This is what sets the mental baseline. Okay, one jar is $30. Everything after this becomes easy to justify. Next up is the subscribe and save option with 10% off. This is smart because it gives recurring revenue without killing the margin. But subscriptions alone aren't the AOV powerhouse. Now here's where the money is. The max results bundle option with the shaker bottle and the protein mini added for free. The flavor selector is simple and straightforward. Nothing confusing, nothing overloaded. Keeping this part clean always boosts conversions. Look at the price jump from $30 to $48. That's almost a 60% increase in order value. And the craziest part, customers see it as a no-brainer upgrade because the bonuses feel valuable. The psychology is perfect. Free physical items feel way more valuable than a small discount. People love the idea of getting more instead of saving money. Before all of that, we've got this urgency bar at the top. It says the offer expires soon, and that alone is pure conversion fuel. It adds real urgency, just enough pressure to push shoppers toward making a decision now instead of later. This setup nails everything. Anchoring, bonuses, urgency, all working together to push AOV up fast. Just a quick heads up, watch till the end. I've got something that'll give you an easy shortcut to rebuilding this and all the following bundles inside your store. Okay, let's jump into the next example. A store selling nasal breathing strips. The first option is the basic 30-day pack, simple anchor price. But the upsells right under it instantly create 3 price anchors at once. 30 euros, 20 euros, and 13 euros. Those 2 upsells, mouth tape and hydrating nose mist, are smart because they show complementary products at different price points and warm the customer up to buying more than just the strips. And in this niche, that works perfectly because people usually want a full breathing or sleep solution, not just one item. Next up is the airway optimization bundle. This is the sweet spot option. It includes all 3 products together, a €6 discount for buying them as a set, and it's marked as the most popular choice. It immediately feels like the obvious upgrade, everything the customer needs, grouped together without any effort or decision fatigue, and cheaper than buying each item separately. Then we have the deep sleep pack, the big AOV booster. 3 breathing strip packs, 2 mouth tapes plus a free hydrating mist. This one sits almost at 104 euros and is clearly marked as the best value. The whole layout is built to lead shoppers from the entry option to the best value option. The baseline tier sets the expectation, the mid tier becomes the easy upgrade, and the high tier feels like the smartest long-term choice. And that free mist at the bottom, it instantly increases perceived value and makes the highest priced bundle feel like a deal instead of a jump. Everything here is clean and straightforward. The customer doesn't have to think. The options guide them naturally toward the higher AOV bundles. And just remember, your shoppers aren't all the same. Some are first-time buyers who just want to try the product. Others are looking for a more complete solution, and some already trust your brand and come back to stock up. Having a tiered structure like this meets all of them where they are and naturally pushes them toward the option that makes the most sense for them. Now let's look at a whitening strip store. They use a completely different bundle structure from the previous examples. This one runs on a buy one get one style progression where each tier unlocks more value the higher you go. Here's how it works. The first option is buy one get one free, a simple low commitment entry offer. This targets first-time buyers who want to test the product without going all in. It sets the baseline for everything above it. Then we move to the second tier, buy 2, get 2 free plus free shipping. And here's a clever detail. This tier has discounted dental floss as an optional upsell. That's intentional, because the next tier gives that floss for free. So when shoppers see it discounted here and then free in the next tier, it naturally nudges them to upgrade. It's a classic loss aversion bump. People hate missing out on a free item. Next is the third tier, buy free, get free, and the dental floss is now included at no cost. This instantly boosts perceived value and positions this tier as the most practical long-term choice. And finally, the top tier, buy 5 get 5 plus the full gift bundle valued over $40. This one stacks everything: bright paste, whitening foam, and the replacement heads all at 20% off, plus the free electric toothbrush. And here's the smart part. All of these are upsells, but with heavy discounts, and they're directly tied to the gift itself. If the customer is getting a free electric toothbrush, then bright paste, whitening foam, and the replacement heads all make perfect sense. You're basically upselling the accessories for the free gift, which is a genius way to boost AOV without adding friction. At this level, shoppers stop comparing price and start comparing value, which is exactly where you want them. Now notice how each tier unlocks something new: free shipping, free floss, then the full gift bundle. That progression keeps the customer curious, keeps them scrolling, and makes every upgrade feel like the smarter choice. And the free gifts with your order section at the bottom ties everything together. Seeing those locks open as you move up the tiers adds a mini gamification layer, pure dopamine for shoppers. You can see now how differently these three stores approach bundles, and how each structure pushes AOV in its own way. Small changes in how you package your offers can completely shift how customers move through the page. If this breakdown helped, go ahead and like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe. We're posting more practical Shopify growth content every week. And to make this whole process way easier, we put everything into a free PDF guide, the exact setups, step-by-step instructions, and 2 additional high-performing bundle templates that didn't fit into this video but are absolutely worth using. And just so you know, all the examples you saw today were rebuilt inside Kaching Bundles and Kaching Subscriptions app, so the PDF includes the precise settings you can copy straight into your own store. You'll find the download link below.